I'm on my way to work, but earlier today, Shaquille O'Neal sent me a pair of Reebok's latest basketball shoes. Okay, it's a stretch. It was sort of Shaq, kind of, but it's actually Reebok Philippines. Big Diesel, if by any stroke of luck you're watching this, let me start off by saying that Reebok is off to a great start. It's a great start for the brand, not because I got an early pair of the Reebok Engine A early by about 2 days before the global release on February 13, but because the shoe itself has been good so far. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's slow down a bit and have a quick first impressions about the Reebok Engine A. I'll post my performance review soon, but for now, buckle up and let's have a quick conversation. The Reebok Engine A is the first official Reebok performance basketball sneaker since the early 2010s, so it's been more than a decade since the brand made a follow-up, and given that long pause, it's truly a monumental moment for Reebok as it reclaims its stance on the court and within basketball culture. According to Reebok, the Engine A will be ushered in on-court and through its debut global marketing campaign by Reebok's growing hoops roster called Team Reebok B. It includes professional college and high school athletes across the basketball landscape. Reebok says that Team Reebok B holds a shared commitment to individuality and doing things differently. They are trailblazers on the court and beyond, putting an emphasis on championing and supporting young talent as they redefine the sport. As some of you already know, the roster includes Angel Reese, Modest Buzelis, Lexi Brown, Nate Emmett, and Ding Pei. Now, Reebok is expected to add additional players to its growing basketball roster in the coming weeks. Now, here's the Reebok Engine A. Here's what Reebok says about the Engine A. The shoe uses a molded exoskeleton upper. It's lightweight and gives a dynamic fit. Plus, it's a nice canvas for some interesting colorways as it pays homage to the brand's basketball heritage. The midsole uses ERS or Energy Return System. Now, according to Reebok, it's a lightweight EVA midsole that ensures a stable, flexible ride. The cushioning setup also has nitrogen-infused superfloat in the heel and forefoot, absorbing impact for ample energy return, comfort, and bounce. Meanwhile, Reebok says that the outsole uses high abrasion rubber. It has a multi-directional herringbone traction pattern designed for elite grip for basketball-specific movements. And now, here's what I have to say about the shoe so far. The pair that I have is size 10 US in Reebok sizing, which is 28 centimeters in length. This is usually a size 11 US in Nike and Adidas. The fit is 1-to-1, no dead space, although this will be snug for wide footers. If you prefer a snug fit, stick to your sizing in centimeters. For a bit of wiggle room, go a half size up. Overall, the shoe feels comfortable so far. No pinching, no sliding, but we'll get more in-depth after my on-court tests. The cushioning offers good step and comfort, and the ERS feels really squishy to the touch. For the outsole, the rubber treads are really pliable. I initially thought they were stiff, but it turns out they bend quite easily. Most of the rubber is translucent, at least in this silver colorway, while a few sections are solid rubber. Again, for disclosure, thank you to Reebok Philippines for sending a pair for me to test. And let me just stretch it out even further by saying thank you to the Big Diesel Shaq for making this happen. Nah, I'm just kidding. Or am I? Anyway, stay tuned for my performance review. Pairs are available globally this February 13, and Reebok Philippines will have pairs available. If you have questions, let me know in the comments.